Rio Ferdinand has already outlined his sympathy for Graham Potter amid the challenges he was presented with at Chelsea, amid suggestions he could become the next Manchester United manager, before the 48-year-old was sacked in April. Footballer turned TV pundit Ferdinand was pressed on Potter during an episode of his 5 podcast. He said, "I would go as far to say that Graham Potter has one of the hardest jobs in the league because what he has been given. It's weird to say that because he's got crazy amounts of talent. He's a new manager. He's never dealt with players of that stature, and those egos, and having to manage that every week. Imagine this, he's going in. Yes, he's got great players at his disposal, and they're not a team. He's got to formulate a team and disappoint between 11 to 15 players. All players think they should play, and that's one of the hardest conversations if you speak to any manager. One of the hardest conversations for any manager is to tell a player you're not playing this week. How do you pick those players back up again? It's hard. What I'm saying is that it's one element of how difficult the job management is. Management of people." Speaking about Potter's success with Swansea and Brighton previously, Ferdinand added, "It's tough in equal ways, just at different ends of the spectrum. He walked into a group that was already formulated before he got there, and with all new signings. At Chelsea, he didn't walk into a club that was settled. He walked in after a guy who had spent £100s of millions on new players coming into that squad. Normally, you go in and players are quite settled, then you've got a sprinkling of new players. But he had 9 or 10 players that were new to the squad when he arrived, then signs another 9 or 10 new players. I'm saying don't look at this as, oh, he's spending money, it's an easy job at Chelsea. There's a lot of things, even though he's getting money, that are going against him. It's hard. Hard job. It's a hard job management at the best of times," he said.